Let's see how it pans out. Right now, we'll set the heat. Molly Picklum in the yellow jersey. It's been ripping this year on tour, looking strong in Portugal so far as well, taking on the defending champ in Tatiana Weston-Webb.
That's why I've anticipated this heat to be really fun to watch, also getting going.
Tati on a left, off the bottom, hooks one in the pocket, opens up the shoulders, wraps it back towards the white water, and then a softer section greets her through to the inside, so it's really one turn out the back for Tati. She'll open up this first quarterfinal here this morning, Red Bull Jet Skis.
This is Tatiana's attempt at a score, just kind of getting everything warmed up, and this way kind of letting her down a little bit, just trying to keep the body move.
With those clouds, let's get a look here at Molly.
Well, this was while we were checking out the Surfline forecast, Molly had a nice little face turn. They've already packed the bags, Carissa, Tyler, it's just Stephanie. So changing of the guard, so to speak.
And I think if you're a surfer like Molly Picklum, you'd just be relishing the way things are just kind of opening up in the draw. Meanwhile, here's Tatiana Weston-Webb. Finds herself a bit of a smaller wave with something to swing at. She gives it a couple of hits. And they'll bring this through to the inside again. From what we saw, doesn't feel like it's going to be a huge number for her, but I think she was conscious of the fact she'd sat there a while.
Yeah, she's skating across it and finds some redirection up in the lip on that last turn. Only two kind of maneuvers there. The first one kind of not of a big substance, but I feel like the wave was a little tough to ride just because of the way you see that she had that drop out of the sky. That was the backwash hitting. So, there's definitely some challenging surface out there with that higher tide, which is going to make for a lump on the face. Yolanda Hopkins, she pointed out that she was looking for closeouts because she knew it was going to have a heavy section to hit.
Tachi, late drop on a right-hander, deals with the power pretty well. Clings on for the bottom turn. Couldn't go back into the lip. No one really troubling the judges, particularly this morning. In terms of scores, they've not had much to think about. Here goes Molly Picklum. Meaty left, great hit from her. And she goes upside down. That thing just folded. Gives you a great idea of the power going on out there and unable to complete that turn strike. They will be relentless. Trying to secure status first of all before the cut, and then go much higher up our leaderboard as well. Speaking of the leaderboard, the yellow jersey of Molly Picklum finds herself a wave and gets to kick out, so that's something a little bit different. We've seen a lot of people straight out and bring it in. And very modest returns for an overall score of 5-1-7. Let's see if she can go something on the inside here. Clean right-hander for Molly Picklum in the yellow jersey. Out on the face, nice rail carve. And she just stands up and collects off the bottom. And she'll look to hit this in here. Picklum just tagging it, making sure she got the finish, which she does.
You can see her, nice little cut back here, a little off on the rebound, the wave pushing harder than I think she thought it was gonna. So, but then she comes in for the finish, trying to negotiate that lip line.
Actually, there's a big distance between the two, and the wave in front just fattens it out before it explodes in about maybe 2-3 feet of water. Real shallow on the inside, challenging. Meanwhile, with a better looking wave, nice speed on the entry. Molly Picklum, bang, takes on the lip. She looked like she'd done enough with the speed to get out of that turn to get a completion, but goes down strider.
Yeah, great technique. Hit a little bit of backwash and got bucked off. All right, let's go. Looks like Tatiana might be taking a look at this one.
Tati will have a swing here. Good looking left. It's steep on the entry, off the bottom. And then in the pocket, jams it, uses the shoulders, opens up, lays it on a rail with a snap in the pocket and hits it over the white water. So Tatiana waited a while for that wave.
That's more like it. I like it. I'm mixing,
Let's get a look at the replay.
Yeah, comes up and throws the shoulders around. You can see her doing the coil, so to speak, where she just turned everything around the hips and then let the hips unwind on the face. So you can see it turns deep down into the corner and pushes all the way back. You can see the board redirecting completely. That was a great technique and turn right there.
To go to first, that's not a big requirement. Meanwhile, live action, a big wave. Picklum, what she got here, a ton of speed, hangs onto it well, jams one in a frothy pocket, still swinging down the line. She thought about taking on the lip, thought twice and flicks off. Number drops for Tati, it's good. 4-1-3, it's good enough to go to first. And now Molly Picklum on the inside, she could be in trouble here. Tatiana Weston-Webb on the inside, and she'll be delighted. And she was in all sorts of trouble in that heat for, well, most of the back half. Turns it right at the end, gets the number, gets the job done, and will lose the yellow jersey of Molly Picklum at quarterfinal stage. Well done to Tatiana Weston-Webb. It's quarterfinals here in Portugal. More live action right after the break.